doing?
Looking good, John.
Yeah, they are good.
There they are.
I need you to get out of my way. Stop it.
Can't be camera shots.
Way too shit.
Huh? They're cooking. They're doing good, boy. They're doing good.
You got to read this article, Jim, because it echoes what you were talking about right there. MSU's Smith won't play.
Well, we hope not.
That's why we like it.
So you like this grill, John?
I love this grill. This is much better than the Thermos brand of portable grills. As you see, we have two types of griddles, a flat griddle and a whatever it's called. What is that called?
About 2 minutes later, he's got it close. Do you want Dave to throw on the other hash browns, Jim?
If we think we need them.
Non-flat grill.
Do you guys think we need the other hash browns?
Yeah.
Because Dave can throw them on. Dave's got it open.
He's got an open spot?
Yep, Dave's got open. Dave's got an opening.
I could eat this one myself.
What's your predictions for the score, John?
35-17. Michigan State.
Michigan State over Michigan. Okay.
35-17.
We got it on tape, Pat?
Well, I'm not as optimistic as John, but I see.
You never are. You know that pisses me off.
Well, that's,
You just don't go to support.
I'm here to support. I'm here to balance. I pull for the team, but I think.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
What'd you say? 35-17.
Yeah.
I think 42-35 Michigan State.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game.
That's still good.
I think they'll pass on us, so we'll pass on them, and I think we'll run on them too.
All right, let's hope it works.
And Mr. Kane is in his room making some chicken, making some pancakes.
What Photoshop do you have?
Photoshop 7?
Oh, you got the professional one then.
Yeah.
I bought Elements too, and I'm trying to figure out how to overlay.
Overlay?
You know, the pictures.
You were a little firecracker. Maybe we failed. Whatever happened.
We still got it, Dave. Yeah. We're not going to drop it because we don't do the things.
Michigan comes to East Lansing to take on Michigan State for the first time since the great clock controversy of '01. And that produced one of the greatest finishes in the history of this interstate rivalry.
They spread the defense. Here's Smoker looking for it. High. Oh! Touchdown! Michigan State does it! Duck it! Duck it! The Spartans upset the Wolverines!
But Michigan will always contend that the game ended before that play. Remember, Jeff Smoker spiking the ball right here. Spartan Bob leaves 1 second on the clock. Just enough time for Michigan State. It also forced a rule change. The official timekeeper now is one of the officials, and it is kept on the field. So here today, take a look at the Big Ten standings. We have the top 2 teams. Michigan State, the surprise in the conference, against the number 2 team, Michigan. And that'll be coming up. But right now, let's send you to New York. We go to John, Terry, and Craig.
Brent, thanks a lot. Welcome to the Built Ford Tough pregame show. Michigan State, there's a lot of storylines in this one, but none greater than the quarterback for the Spartans.
And just look what Jeff Smoker has done in his 4 Big Ten games, 70% completions, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's the man.
And I think really his defense and his special teams have helped him out a lot. I mean, this is a team that really relies on their kicking game. They're great with a punt. They kick the ball out of the end zone. They make their opponents go the distance of the field, and they'll have to do that today against Michigan.
The Spartans arrive in front of their adoring fans in East Lansing. And for the first time since the mid-'60s, They are 4-0 in the conference. Welcome, everybody, with Gary Danielson and Jack Arute. I'm Brent Musburger. Nice to have you along with us. My partner over here, Gary, doesn't think this is going to be just same old with these two.
You know, Brett, this game has always been a little bit about revenge, a little bit about redemption, especially this year with these two teams. I think that's the case. But it's a little different. I think in past years, it's been a fist fight at the 50-yard line. You know, the fullback against the linebacker, Bo Schebeckler, George Perlis. Now it's a little bit more about finesse. Wide receivers, pass protections. It's always been about toughness. I think this year it's going to be about toughness, too, though. It always comes down to that.
First year for John L. Smith at the helm of the Spartans. Lloyd Carr, he's a veteran of these wars. The kickoff is next.
John L. Smith is the new head coach of the Michigan State Spartans. And, Coach, all year long this team has played it fast, loose, and like they had nothing to lose. Any concerns about the pucker factor today?
Oh, I'm sure we're going to be puckered up a little bit. But after the first series, that'll leave. And then it's play football from there on out. Take care of what we have to take care of.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, babe.
John L. Smith. No pucker there, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rascal from the Rocky Mountains. Played at Weber State. Coached successfully at Idaho, Utah State. And he's got a good kicker. Number 16, Dave Rayner. With a little bit of a breeze, he can send this one into the end zone. Better than that. This will come out on the 20-yard line. Here comes the field goal man, Dave Rayner, onto the field to try just this. In our meeting, John L. Smith said, going in, cross the 50, look for Rayner to do the punting for us. And here he is, number 16. Preston standing back on the 15. If he catches it and has room to run, Rayner has made a mistake. That's the plan here today. Run it over to the right. They're going to play rugby right off the top. On the bounce, they go for it. They've got it at the 1-yard line. John L. Smith, a master at the special teams. And Dave Rayner does the job for him. The Wolverines are backed up in the shadow of their own goal. Timeout.
As one of the substitutes in this package, but now Michigan State is playing with their third nose tackle.
First down and 10. Play fake by Navarre. Gonna go deep. Got Edwards, underthrow it. Intercepted. Picked off by Harmon. And Harmon comes across midfield as John Navarre underthrows Braylon Edwards.
Down by 10 right now with the second half still to come. Important matchup, obviously, in the Big Ten because Michigan State, and you pointed this out actually last week, Michigan State is a one-loss team that does have a chance to get to the Nokia Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, you know, but they forgot to play today. You got to show up and you got to win. They had everything in front of them to get the job done. They got to catch the pass out there. Smoker's one of those guys. He's doing his job, but the receivers are dropping the ball, and Michigan is a better football team right now than Michigan State.
With a guy we remember, Magic Johnson, and his buddy Larry Bird. You'll see it on ESPN.
I make his own underdog against the Globies, Jack, but gee, we're over and looked at his new workout facility. Wide open, got him, Shabai, first catch, and it's bye-bye. Agim Shabai, touchdown, Michigan State, and they're right back in this game. 73 yards on his first reception of the game, and they're an extra point away from making it a 10, and Lloyd Carr's smile will cease rather quickly as the Spartans jump back in it.
Exactly what Michigan State had to do, throw the ball deep to Shabai. Michigan did not respect him going deep. They thought he was going to go across the field. A complete bust in the secondary cost them 6 and perhaps 7 points.
Rayner. The extra point.
Started the march last week against Purdue when he refused to come out with that injury, and that offensive line said, we'll show you the rest of the way. Navarre is on fire. This team is on fire.
Let's talk about this offensive line. Oh, Navarre fumbles. Is it going to be picked up? Could be a touchdown. Foot race now. Are the Spartans back in it? Clifford Dukes. Touchdown, Michigan State. Holy Toledo. put away touchdown.
Got a little too fancy, naked. Late in the game, Navarre gets hit by Dukes just as he threw it. Actually, it wasn't. I think it was Robert Bldg who's done a great job on special teams all day, and then Dukes picks it up and takes it. Michigan gets fancy and puts Michigan State back in the football game.
6 minutes to go now and a big extra point. This could pull the Spartans to within 7. Raynard nails it.
6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Ball game time in East Lansing, ladies and gentlemen. Last 3 seconds of the game about to unfold. Pierre Woods getting pressure on him that time. Beginning to look now like Michigan is going to get away from here, but it was hard fought.
Yeah, Michigan defensive backs now must remind themselves, no interference and knock it down. No interference. It'll be the last play of the game.
The safeties back up to the 12-yard line. That's where Shazer's going in deep, deep center field. Now, Behringer backs the corners up with him. There's 4 Wolverines inside the 20. Jeff Smoker fires it high toward the end zone. Wolverines are there. They've got it. Interception in the end zone. And the Wolverines hang on.
All right, guys, after the game, what was the score?
27 to 20.
27 to 10, we lost.
We had a Hail Mary
27
pass.
to 20, we lost.
Last play, a Hail Mary pass. No good.
Didn't make it.
Didn't pull off this one. But it was a good game, and I think we earned some respect. Bring on Ohio State. Bring on Wisconsin. Bring on Penn State.
It's a game we could have won as usual, but take a look at those burgers, man.
All right.
Yep, they're burgers. Looking good. Celebration after the game.